we are. We are. I think we ended. I didn't review it, um, but I believe we ended on a long rest.
Yeah, we were ending on a long rest here. That's
Right.
why we moved here
Right.
to have a
Yeah.
secure
It's why you
spot.
came into
Energy.
this little
So I'll
alcove
have a
right
look.
here. Right. So we're on level 4 of Undermountain, um, and and as a DM, I am sitting here wondering whether I should say what I'm contemplating saying, but I'm going to. Okay, so I think it's interesting psychology that all of you might remember getting uh, these messages whispered into your head. Um, Different things like "You will be mine," and "Together we will be invincible." Um, All will love me one day soon. You're hearing just thoughts like this, intrusive into your mind, and the longer you stay down here, the more often it's occurring. You're not sure the origin of these psychic messages, but you are getting them nonetheless. All of you have. Um, I think it's an interesting piece of player psychology that when I whispered these messages to you all individually, none of you volunteered to any of your companions that you were getting these messages, which was why I hesitated before discussing it out publicly. But I think we can say over the course of the long rest that it's fair to assume that it came up in conversation and you figured out that there's something psychic, strange going on here on level 4.
Oh, are the messages coming through people's companions or directly into our brain?
Directly into your brains.
Well, is there anything specific or just random thoughts?
There's a lot of voices up there already.
So, some of the things that this voice has been whispering, uh, you will be mine. Together, we will be invincible. Um, they will all betray you in the end, but not I, never me. I will be your sun, your stars. I will be your everything. All will love me one day soon. My love will crash over you, body and soul. I was old when the gods were young, and the end is
Really?
cold. Yours will be warm with love, my love.
We should seek this voice.
As a
Well,
psychic whisper, it doesn't have any direction, unfortunately, for you to follow.
Dude, the first time I noticed it was when we were close to the water, down by the river, which is where
Right,
we're at now, I suppose.
right.
So I was figuring it had something to do with that, but also would as a warforged, does a warforged have the same type of brain to actually to be receiving these?
I believe it does.
Okay.
Yeah. Warforged are capable of emotion and telepathy
That makes sense. Okay.
So, beginning in this tunnel here, you guys can wander up. You did battle with some drow and quaggoths down here in this area most recently, and you encountered a few other things. Some Zorn over here. I think that was in the session before. So wherever you want to go here on level 4. And once you start moving, I can start reading to you.
Theo's back?
Theo,
Yes.
yes.
Oh my god, I thought you quit. Thank God.
Oh no. This work's been hectic. I have to go to work right after this game, so yeah.
So which direction are we going to go into now?
Let's go north.
Okay, let's do that.
Because north would go away from the voice, but south would probably go to the voice because he said it's going to be warm.
Going to be warm?
So you're
I mean, Nikki's -1 intelligence, so I'm just role playing.
Oh. I was about to say, yeah, north would be cold, wouldn't it?
Well, in the grand scheme of things, if you're on the northern hemisphere, then north would be cold.
But we're also underground, so
So
that
none of
still
that
maintain.
matters, right? Yeah, I believe the temperature in the Underdark is pretty uniform across the entire globe.
Okay. I don't think it'll be cold towards the water. I
No,
don't think it'd be
so I
warm
think you
towards the
guys
water.
are being a little too literal here. So the line in question was the end is cold, but yours will be warm with my love.
So that means like when you die,
Right.
you'll be cold, but
Right.
yours
Right. I think
will
you're barking
be.
up the right tree here. Right. Yeah. That death is cold and
Oh.
lonely, but you won't be alone because you'll have me.
Well,
So
we
it's
followed
cold.
Theo. That's where we
Wait a minute.
encountered that creature before.
Right. There was
Can
a
I
creature
see
that
this?
lashed at you from the water, and yes, you can see across the river into this area where you can see a number of Kuotoa, which are these fish-like people.
Did we find all the things that the chief of the Kuatoas wanted us to get, like the blue fungi and stuff like that?
Right, yeah, you guys, I guess already came over here. Perhaps in this chamber here, because that is where there is a fella who is decorating a a statue to this new god that the Kuatoa have taken to worshiping. And so, yeah, he was looking for some things for you to. Yeah, I don't know that that that's a proper quest. But he did ask for the legs and fur of a giant spider, enough wood to build a chariot, and a weapon worthy of a Kuatoa god to finish his statue.
So we should head
What?
south.
A weapon
Past that.
for a Kuatoa guard. What the hell?
This
Trident
guy's
or
voice is weird.
We've been. Oh, so which way are we going? The north way? Because what are we here at now? Just the river?
Right.
well, we came north, so should we keep heading south?
No, we came from the south, like where we're at now, and we went up north to hide overnight. But there's lots of passageways to search. Just
Right.
there's that log.
Yeah, we crossed that and then we saw the enemies and fought them off. But that's
looking
the
at
way
this
we're
map,
heading.
we have a lot of areas to the north.
There's no real wrong answers here.
Yeah.
For which way is the quote unquote right way to go.
I think Lord Helmet said it best.
Just go.
Lord
Dark
Helmet.
It's
Dark Helmet. Dark Helmet.
stop preparing, just go. Always preparing.
Ridiculous speed. Nah.
Alright.
People are going in different directions.
Oh no.
Oh, where's everybody?
Okay. So what are we doing? Are we going north or are we going east?
Well, we came from the passageway to the south because that's where the log is, and then we went north to hide in that cavern. So
Yeah, if I were to retrace your path, what I think it was, and I'm zoomed out at about 40% here, just so you know. But your path on this level was something like
Northwest to the southeast.
something like this, where you went over into here, and I think you went down here. So this was the
basically,
route
we followed
you
like
took.
a path,
Yeah.
but we still have a lot of chambers and stuff to investigate.
Right.
Yeah, I chased over one of the creatures over the log, and then saw a bunch of the other ones, and then headed back.
Right.
Okay.
And lead on, and we'll follow you then, since we kind of are investigating.
Whoever's the biggest, go first. We'll just follow them.
That will be the Warforge.
Mr. Punch.
Oh shit! So as we wake up, I just put a token for my my familiar, my homunculus, in the Saturday.
Okay. Okay. Oh, right. You
So-
did. Right. Okay. Let me take care of that here for a second.
So we are long rest.
Yeah, we're
Did I
long
do that
rested.
one already?
Where's Theo at?
I am. Oh shit! My bad. There you guys are.
What's your homunculus's name?
That's Judy. Yeah,
That's right,
the fox.
Judy,
It's a what's it called? A stuffed fox.
Is it
And,
sentient?
Judy can see. Does Judy have night vision?
Judy has, I think, up to 60 feet.
Sounds about right.
Dark vision up to 60 feet, or
Player
Okay.
characters, alternates and sidekicks. Let's drop a Judy in here. Character. Add character.
so it says
Judy.
senses dark vision 60 feet, passive 14. It'd be more of a homunculus and not a familiar.
Right. Alright, Mr. Punch, you should have
There he
Judy
is.
now. Let me move it actually over here where you are. So Oh, there you go. I see it. You
But it's
dropped
much
the Judy
smaller.
at.
Are you going up
There we
north
go.
to the passage or back over the log?
Well, you know that down here in this passage here, you saw that there was more drow to the north of this passage down here.
So, like over that log, you mean?
Right.
Well, everybody's going north, so we can go this way, I guess. We should see. Maybe we can go around it.
Good to me.
I don't think we've been up here before.
Right. This is just a Crossroads Cavern right here. It's 30-foot high ceiling in here, studded with stalactites, and the floor is uneven
So
to the point where
I'm
it's all
gonna,
difficult terrain.
I'm going to stop everybody and say there's enemies up ahead.
Right. So, let me...
Yeah.
I know this, so I just want to refamiliarize myself here. So, okay, so yes, you can see, a dozen very sick drow. They're not even necessarily represented by tokens on this map. But in this cavern, you can see dozens of sick drow, too sick to stand. And there are a few others. The ones that are on their feet are the ones that you can see have tokens.
Do they seem similarly sick as the Kuatoa was?
Yes, something akin to it. Though it's some of them. Where some of them have a sickly looking translucent skin. So some of them are and they have burn marks on them, like burns from like acid. The same ones with the translucent skin have these burns on them.
Smell.
Everything is bile and blood. It's very foul in here.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Mm.
I think they got that under control.
Huh?
The drow, I think they got it under control. It's just like a hospital.
Yeah, they don't need our help, right?
So
Don't want to interrupt them.
let me make sure this is who I think it is. No, it isn't.
Did we investigate down there?
That is Balrin. Where is Melith?
Swear man.
She must be in here. Oh, this must be her. No. Okay. I've got her now. So striding out to meet you is a drow priestess.
Really?
And she's got another female by her side, clinging close, suggesting that perhaps the two are intimate. The other drow look to these two with a tangle of hope and resentment. And the priestess straightens her robes and introduces herself. You speak with Melith Ovrindar of House Ovrindar.
Well, Bless will speak to her. Say, you said she was a priestess?
Yes.
Well, Bless moves down a little bit closer so that she can see him well. Obviously, he's dressed or in the garb of a cleric. So,
I'll start a love track.
knowing that. What? No, Bless is not going to start a love triangle. If that's what you said. He says, "Greetings, priestess. What has befallen your people here? Why are they so ill?"
Something lurks out there, something that hungers not for flesh, but obedience. Those of mine that have already succumbed to its tyranny call it Illume. Even more call it the lover in the dark.
Lover in the dark. So basically, it's some sort of. Where is this creature?
Um,
Where is its lair? Where can we find it to set your people free?
my companion, Thriza, and she gestures to the woman next to her, has spent her life studying lore, and even she cannot be certain what this Elune is. but all signs point toward an aboleth.
A what?
A creature called an aboleth.
Damn.
Aboleths are tentacled horrors of the depths that predate even the gods' arrival to this earth. They enslave other creatures' minds with just a glance.
Is it a mind flayer?
No.
They're really nasty.
No, it is a different aberration.
Oh. So
Typically,
it's an ancient horror with mind powers.
right.
The word aberration is terrifying.
Shit.
The presence of an aboleth. Aboleths are aquatic creatures, and the presence of one usually poisons.
That must have been what we saw swimming in the water then.
The aboleth's touch begets a foul disease that proves fatal if the individual doesn't remain submerged in water.
Oh.
Listen to me, and listen to me well, adventurers. We're both trapped here. You're a fool if you don't think that thing isn't waiting out there for us, even now. Once you feel its touch, that's it. You won't be dead, but you will be done. So if you want to escape this wretched place, we're your only hope.
Arley?
I've turned to Lolth, but my goddess demands independence, that I prove myself worthy of her love. My sorceress here has turned to our brethren, but the Mad Mage has silenced all magical communication. I've turned to lore and found only the barest hints of what this lover might be, and I hope to hell that I'm wrong and it's not an aboleth, because if it is, we're in grave danger, all of us.
Insight check?
Go for it. You can tell that she's stressed, and there's while you can't necessarily discern whether anything she said was patently false, the stress is playing on her face.
Well, let's ask,
That's about how well
what would
Stiggy
she
is.
have us do?
I'm sorry, repeat.
I was saying, does she have a specific, task or something that we can do to aid her?
Well, she successes a temporary but mutually beneficial alliance. Melith goes on to explain that the only route between this level of Undermountain and the next one down is the underground river. If you slay the aboleth and return to her with proof of its demise, Melith promises to furnish you with a raft that you can use to navigate the underground river and continue your descent through Undermountain.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
So we need to go into the water, but that's where the creature is. So we'll have to go on a kill thing. I guess we have to find the water.
Does she have ways for us to be able to breathe underwater or make it easier underneath?
The water deep?
She doesn't.
Can we wade through the river, or is it deep?
Usually, it's about as deep as it is wide.
Wow.
In places, it's mostly about 25 feet deep.
So we have to swim in it.
Right.
Does she know where along the water we need to go or best be at to find this monster?
Let me look.
We can use the raft to find the monster, right?
Well, if we go to where we fought that other creature and go in the water and follow it downstream, I mean, we can't probably swim upstream in the river, so we're gonna have to start like the north part of the river and go down, right? Since the river will be flowing. So if we went to where we saw the Kuatua people and get in the river there and make our way down through the river.
Yeah, but if she knows a more specific area of the river,
Yeah, exactly.
we could cut off half of the
It would seem like
river.
they probably know where the creature is hiding.
Yeah.
Once they've been attacked by it or whatever.
Like its favorite hunting grounds or something.
Yeah.
I just had an idea.
What's that?
If I cast Reduce on Bless, can he ride on Stinky's back?
I don't know if it reduces him that much. I think it only
let's roll the
does.
tape.
Yeah, I don't know if it would make him a tiny creature. It might only make him a small creature.
Hey, can somebody turn into a water creature that we can ride in the water?
I could turn into
my moon druid.
I could turn into something.
Something that could like guide us down the river per se. But what did the drow priestess say? Did she give us like an area where to go?
She says that if you follow the caves south of here, eventually you will come upon. Let me find this here so I can. You will come across a slippery slope. And if you take the cavern or the tunnel passage to the west, after going south to this slippery slope, past where we keep the rafts, there is a cave that we think the aboleth frequents, though there's no guarantee that he will be there. So that from your current location where she's telling you to go is basically down here, if you can see my ping. If not, I'll zoom you to it.
Oh yeah, that's...
Yeah, it's a good distance south.
So if we followed the river down a bit further, then find an entryway to the river down there.
We have to go south and then find a way into the river, you said?
Right.
So if we go south... Okay, well, that makes sense then. If we go south... And then what did she say to do? Go south and do what?
Culminating in the Grotto of Madness. Okay, 60. So, I'm sorry, I'm doing a little multitasking here. What was the last comment?
I said she said to go south, and then what else did she say to do when we went south?
South and west.
Well, gentlemen, I propose we go south and then to the west. South and then to the west when we find a passage, I guess.
Team up with Drow? You think they're trustworthy?
Oh, are they offering to team up with us?
A temporary alliance.
We'll get safe passage down there.
Yeah.
They haven't been hostile and they seem too weak to fight. I
mean, we did
Bless
kill their guards, it looked like.
Well, do these Drow know that?
I don't know.
And these ones might be like burned out, dying, and sick ones, so they might not even care about what's going out because, well, we only see 2 of them that are healthy, and the rest of them are all lying around sick.
There's a number of them healthy. There's at least a dozen healthy individuals.
They haven't made any hostile move towards us, though, right?
They haven't.
So I would say, if we're going up against that creature of ancient horror, and since the Drow has been battling the creature, it might be best to team up with them because we might need the extra, quote, elf power to take down the creature.
Yeah.
Since it's so powerful as it is.
No, yeah, we should definitely team up with them, but don't trust them all that much.
No. Well, of course, Bless doesn't trust them because it was the Drow that was behind the death of their parents in the long run. But yeah, you never want to trust a Drow. That would be crazy.
I did see a little preview of things to come as Dungeons and Dragons evolves with modern sensibilities. You know how creatures used to have alignments, so that it would be like this is a kobold, it's neutral evil, and I don't know if it's neutral evil. I'm just saying, but now every monster entry for alignment says typically neutral evil or typically neutral good. They've inserted the word typically before every alignment thing so that we all can remember that there are exceptions to the rule.
Well, don't you have a language that's for your alignment?
Say again?
Do you have a language that's for your alignment? Like if you were like neutral evil,
I think that's
other characters of neutral evil?
I think that's a throwback to earlier editions. I think there was something like that in very early editions, but nothing I can recall for anything lately. The closest thing to that is the thieves' cant, I think. So basically, thieves get their own language.
Yeah.
Which the lawful.
Probably that was back in the 80s.
Right.
So I guess we're gonna team up with the elves and then head on down to that passageway. Is that priestess gonna go with us?
No, she's got her hands tied, taking care of her troops. So her offer extends to not killing you now, and giving you a raft later that you can use to ascend or descend to level 5.
Okay. And how many trips is she giving us?
Oh, none.
Oh, so they're not going to go with us?
You know what? Because there's only 4 of you, I will throw two Drow troops with you.
I was just thinking that maybe since they can guide us down to the Southwest Passage,
right?
And along the way, we can pick their brain for spider legs and blue fungi locations or whatever.
Yeah, these 3 right here that you can see moving around.
Mm-hmm.
They'll go with you.
Cool.
I figure there's only 4 of you. We probably need to make up for the lack of an Anton.
We need 3.
The lack of our heavy hitters.
All right. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
So I have Alter Self. I could change into aquatic, but that's about it.
All right.
I have a spell that I could, since it's the beginning of a day, I don't know if I have it, but it's called Water Walk.
Yeah, that means you can walk on water. Can you breathe underwater?
I don't know. Let me see.
I think that's another spell called water breathing.
You can move across the water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava, as if it were a harmless thing.
If
Up
you
to
cast
10 willing creatures you can see can go with me. So I was thinking that every day as a priest prays to learn their spells, I could prepare that one, and then when we get to where the water is, I could cast it and we could walk on the water as if it was on the ground for the whole party, since I could use it for 10 people. Yeah, that would be good. I'm going to pray for
Do we
that.
have to go into the water to fight this thing?
Well, we don't know, but
Okay.
the last time we saw it, it was swimming under the water, and the DM said the only way to keep the poison from killing you is to stay in the water. So we might
Yeah.
have to be prepared to be in the water. But
Or
we
just not
can,
get poisoned.
if we can not be in the water, we can move, I would think, move around faster. Like, if we're
Yeah.
swimming, we can't fight it probably as good as if we had water walking. But we'll just have to see what it looks like when we get there, because we have no idea.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Everybody back?
I think so.
Yeah.
I do not have control over
Over Judy.
Judy.
Let me
Yeah.
let me take a look. Homunculus. Okay, I gotta give you control of homunculus. That's what it is.
Oh yes, I'll follow me.
Did you guys already go down there? Where is everybody?
I'm here with the homunculus.
Oh, is my homunculus down there?
Yeah.
I think you guys are on the wrong side. How did you get over there?
Yeah, we have to go back that way. I just came back down here to retrieve.
Can you move Judy now?
There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you much.
I went south down the passage.
I see.
God,
Okay.
you're stuck in the goddamn walls.
Let me help you with that. Yeah, moving 2 tokens at a time can get tricky.
Oh,
on these
wait a
narrow
minute.
passages.
What is that?
Right. Okay, so let's see what you can see down in there.
Wait. Where'd you guys go? Did I go
So
wrong way? Oh no, right.
to the east here, Theo, you see an immense cavern with a 50-foot high ceiling and a forest of zirkwood. And zirkwood are those basically mushroom type trees that grow like 40 feet high. This forest of zirkwood erupts from the guano and moss covered floor. And between the towering fungi lie a few toppled zirkwood, as well as several stumps. Near the edge of the forest, feeding on a Durgar carcass, is a lone carrion crawler.
Is a carrion crawler a spider?
It is more like a big worm type creature.
I'm gonna assume since how it didn't attack me, it's not a problem.
I just have a question. Where is everybody
Yeah,
else? How come they're not following us?
we're up here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
let's-
trying to find where you guys were at.
We're going
Just,
south, and then we're going to go to the west.
Down south. We're right here in the in the cavern where you fought the Drow and the Quaggoths. I think everybody's together now.
No, we still need Stinky. He's still up there.
Ah, there's Stinky. Okay.
That's where I stopped at.
Move me, man.
Stinky, stink it. Take a bath, for Pete's sake.
All right, and Bless, as you are moving down there, you are seeing into a small cavern with a 30-foot high ceiling covered with stalactites, and a couple of rafts leaning against the wall.
Rafts like you use in water?
Right.
What kind of condition are they in?
They look in good condition.
Reasonable.
Well, hey guys, we got some rafts here. We better take them with us because who knows?
I thought we were doing this to get rafts.
Well, we
Huh?
could borrow.
Well, she's going to give us a special raft, apparently, but
She'll probably sell us a bridge after.
also a log bridge. Well, okay, let's grab those rafts.
You're gonna
Can I
leave
put the rafts?
the carrion crawler. Is this is the big creature? He's feeding again on the dead Duergar. Seems like maybe you guys are just gonna pass that up, leave him to his business, and continue south.
Yeah,
It doesn't seem right to attack it while we have our guests here.
just a worm, so we can always come back later.
Yeah.
I
mean,
said
how
that
would
we
the
need to conserve our
fuel-
strength for when we run into the creatures, so I don't want to necessarily use up any spells on that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because then we won't be able to rest, probably.
I mean,
Can I
we have
put
these.
those rafts in my bag of holding?
Yeah,
that was
I
holding.
think they're too big to fit into the mouth of the bag.
Okay, then I guess we'll just carry it along with us.
We only need one, right? Two, maybe?
Okay,
know.
now as you enter this chamber, let me read this. There were creatures that were hidden, and they are going to get a surprise round on you. So let's everybody roll for initiative.
Damn it, I rolled it twice. Actually, we gotta take the first one.
There we go.
How come my thing didn't show up?
Let's see. Let me zoom in a little closer so I can see your tokens better. All right, so I gotta roll initiative for the drow.
This blast. I don't think my initiative thing popped up on the turn order.
I don't think so. You have to click your token usually first to get it to select, but that's all right. We can fix it. I'll manually add you. And what'd you get?
Well, I got a 20, but for some reason, every time I roll something, it rolls it twice. So
Got it.
I'd say we should just take the first one.
We should.
Because I'm not quite sure why it does that, but I've been
Right. It
trying
might
to
be
figure out.
rolling. Might be rolling with advantage or disadvantage.
No, it's not. I got it on normal. This.
Oh right. Yeah, your roll. Your beyond 20 is set up a little weird, right? I remember that.
Yeah, I've been like working on it all week, but
2,
I don't know.
3,
It's
4. All right.
nothing
So
easy
I
to
think
figure
we
out.
got everybody in there, so we will descend. And Theo, you get the jump action now. These creatures were hidden up among the. Oh, this is a surprise round, so you guys don't get nothing. Right. All right, because they're ambushing you.
God.
So when the Dark Mantle remains motionless, it is completely indistinguishable from a stalactite. And so it has a fly speed of 30. The ceiling here is 30 feet high, so it comes down at the closest creature here onto you, Bless. And he's going to try to use his crush ability on you. He opens up his tentacles and tries to envelop you in his webbed membrane there with a crush attack. Does a 17 hit?
No.
It doesn't. Excellent. All right, so you are able to dodge the hit. Very good. And we go on to the other Dark Mental, who's going to move down and attack Mr. Punch in a similar fashion. That is definitely a hit for
Yeah.
13 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Is that for me?
It says no, that was
I'll have to roll.
I'm just trying to read this this crush attack here. There's a lot to it. So it says if the target is medium or smaller and the dark mantle has advantage on the attack roll, which he didn't. So that means he does not engulf your head and you're not blinded while attached to the target.
So it just attaches to us like a face hugger and waits.
Right. So it's attached to you, but it's not attached to your head. So while attached to the target, it can attack
Always
no
look on
other
the brakes.
creature.
Attack no other creature except the target,
Right.
but it has an advantage.
All right.
But the target's blinded and they can't breathe?
That's if he had advantage on the attack roll, which he didn't.
Oh, I see, yeah. So you just get a DC strength roll to see if you can break the tentacle?
Right, to break out. All right, and then we go to Theo's turn.
Okay, Theo's going to fly up 20 feet. Hello?
Yep. Oh yeah, I gotcha. I'm with you.
And then he's going to cast Firebolt on this one.
All right, the one on the left.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that the one that's on me? Or
It is.
all right.
16 hits for 4 fire damage. Now, there's nothing in the Dark Mantle text about damage transference. So we're going to say that Mr. Punch suffers no ill effect from the firebolt. And if that is it for Theo, we go to Mr. Bless.
Bless, in fact, cast a bless spell. Do I just cast it in,
I think you just have
beyond?
to tell me what your 3 targets are, right?
Okay, the 3 targets will be Mr. Punch, Theo, and Stinky. Those are the only...
And Bless is D4 on attack rolls and saving throws?
Yes.
All
If you're
right.
attacking and you need to have you were a little short, you can roll a d4 to see if that'll make a difference. And on your saving throw, if you don't make your save, you could roll the d4 and see if that'll...
And you're concentrating on that effect? Anything else
Yeah.
for Bless?
My favorite spell.
I think I need to cast that as a level 2 spell because
to give
that
it to
way,
yourself?
So that we all have it.
You got it.
So I read that it only gives you 3 at level 1, so I'll cast it as a second level spell slot. And can I move without that thing hitting me?
It is right next to you, so it might get an off attack.
Okay, so I cast my spell, and I really can't move without getting hit. If I'm casting a bless spell, can I cast a cantrip, or is that just my action?
You cast a spell with your action. So if
the bless was my action, right?
Right. If you had a cantrip that was a bonus action, you could do it.
Well, I was looking at my bonus actions, but the only bonus action I was wondering if I could do is, what do you call it? Spiritual weapon.
Which is another spell. It's not a cantrip.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm just going to pass then.
Okay. All right. And this Dark Mantle right next to you. Let's see. A 15-foot radius of magical darkness extends out from the creature. Dark vision can't penetrate this magical darkness. I don't know if I have... a 15-foot radius. Did I not drag it out? There it is. So a 15-foot radius would be... Advanced is drawing would be about this, right? Now that's a 15-foot diameter, isn't it? I've got, you know what? I've got a tool exactly for this reason. So I need a 15-foot radius. 15-foot radius goes out that much. Okay. All right. All right, so this darkness that is now being emitted from the dark mantle here is has got everybody in this range. I'm not going to go ahead and put all the tokens on or the statuses on your tokens, but effectively you are all blinded inside this darkness. Even if you have night vision, you can't see anything. So that is what this creature does. And then we go to Mr. Punch, who's now enveloped in this magical darkness.
Plus with the thing attached to me.
Yes.
Right. So I have to do an action, a strength check?
Yes.
All right.
DC 13. Oh yeah, okay, so you pry this thing off of you?
Okay. And for my bonus, I'm going to have Judy run up. Judy's blind though, right? Can't see in the darkness.
Yeah, I mean, Judy would be blind, and anything would be blind inside there unless it's got blind sight.
So I'm wondering if she would go to where the last place she saw the monster, or if the darkness would freak her out. She's going to attack in this general area.
All right, so that's goes at disadvantage.
All right. Roll that again.
All right. Well, disadvantage means that it can't get any better.
All right. Cool. So totally misses.
Yep.
All right. And then that's it.
All right. And now we'll go back here in the tunnel to one of the drow that is with you here. And this drow is got a line of sight on the dark mantle it can see, so he is just he's got a range of 30 feet. How close is he? All right, so he's got to move up a little bit. We'll say he moves up. He gets this close. Fires his hand crossbow at the thing and misses terribly. Stinkerbell. You with us, Joe? Oh, I was afraid Joe might be AFK. Okay.
How come?
Sometimes he has a habit of that.
In between his turns.
Yeah. But that's okay. We will come back to Stinker.
I guess he felt a little faint and passed out.
Right. This other one rolls up and attacks with his hand crossbow. Doesn't do much better. And now this elite warrior is gonna come up. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna get right on the edge of this, and he is going to melee attack this Dark Mantle. And he's got 2 short sword attacks. That's a hit for 16 and a hit for 21. So he comes up with his short sword, and with a couple of deft swipes, cuts it to ribbons, and it falls lifeless to the floor. And we are back at Theo, who is enveloped in darkness.
Theo!
Oh, I'm in the darkness, even though I'm 20 feet up.
Yeah, because the sphere is big enough that I think it's got you. Well,
Okay. Hear me now?
wait, you're 20 feet up.
Yeah,
You're
20.
you're just on the edge of it.
And does Theo know that this is magic? Correct.
Yes. Yeah.
He's gonna cast Dispel. Where are you?
Spell magic?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
It's a magical effect, so I guess Dispel Magic would work.
Was it?
If any of the darkness overlaps with an area of light created by Dispel Magic is a 3rd level spell, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you pop up the text for it for me?
Most-
No, Joe, we still can't hear you.
Can you hear me right now?
Now I can.
Okay, good.
Any spell of 3rd level or lower. All right, I think it works to dispel the darkness. The darkness has been dispelled by Theo. So the Dark Mantle is no longer concentrating on that effect. Anything else, Theo?
No, sir.
All right. Bless.
I have a question, though.
Yes.
How come on my Beyond, I can't prepare my 3rd level spells? I have 3 spell slots, but I only have...
Oh, you probably already hit your limit on spells, so you probably need to get rid of some of your lower level spells to get higher level ones.
Okay, because it's so, like I was trying to select my 3rd level spells, but I can't.
Yeah, you need to get rid of some of your lower level ones before you can get new ones.
But
You
aren't
can
I
only add
supposed to have
so many.
so many spells in total?
Right.
Yeah, so if you have 10, you can have like all 10 first.
It says I have
level
10
spells.
prepared spells.
Yeah, you have 10 low level prepared spells. So that means you have to
Oh.
unprepare them and then prepare higher level spells.
Okay, so was it my turn right now?
It was,
Yeah,
yes.
sure.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Is Mr. Punch still in the darkness, or was the darkness dispelled?
Dispelled.
Dispels, yeah.
Looking around, I don't see that anybody's injured. I just see green lights around everybody.
Right.
So I'm going to use a cantrip
How
called...
many hit points
Huh?
does the homunculus have?
Homunculus has all of Let me double check. I think it's like 3.
3?
Oh, no.
3 hit points?
11.
11.
Yeah.
What about the armor class?
13.
13.
Armor class 13, hit points 11, speed is 20,
Got it.
30
I just
for flying.
wanted him to have his own ring.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
I
yes.
didn't mean to interrupt you, Bless. Go ahead.
I was shooting it with a fire bolt.
Okay. And did you hit armor class 11?
Well, I rolled a 15
Yeah. Okay. I didn't see it. I'm
and
sorry. So yeah, that hit.
9 damage.
9 damage. 9 fire damage to this guy.
Yeah. I only see one guy there, right?
Right.
So I just used my cantrip. That was a test. The hell?
There we go.
What?
I got it now.
Twice.
-9. All right. And this Dark Mantle, I think, is going to get the hell out of Dodge. It is going to take the disengage action and fly 30 feet back up to the ceiling, where it is going to make a stealth check to try to hide among the stalactites. So, to see if you can keep an eye on it as it flies up into the darkened ceiling, why doesn't everybody make a perception check?
Is that the skills?
Yep.
Hmm.
Oh, Bless caught it.
All right. No, only with the second roll. The first roll didn't do it. So, so this thing got away. It fled and is no longer visible to you. Now, I suppose if you wanted to start attacking random stalactites, you could see if you got lucky, or you could call it a day and let it go.
Can we see the general area it disappeared to? Like
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we need to chase that stupid thing down. It's just like going to waste
No,
our
we didn't.
spells.
No, I'm just going to throw a firebolt up there since it's a cantrip.
If you can see, if you can see it.
Yeah, just do it
No, I
with
can't.
disadvantage.
Hmm.
13.
13 still hits.
Oh,
Nice.
11 fire damage.
14.
14 fire damage. Okay. And this thing falls back to the floor.
What it gets.
So congratulations, everybody. That's 50 XP each.
Punch goes over and sniffs at the body as it's smoldering.
Just a little encounter with some Underdark fauna.
That was 5-0, right?
It's good that my
5-0,
turn was
right.
skipped because I was going to use a spell.
Yeah, you didn't need to waste a spell on these guys.
After Theon burned a whole dispel.
Well, the darkness was scary. I don't blame you. All right. So you are in this chamber with the 30-foot high ceiling. A couple of rafts made of zirkwood logs lashed together with thick spider webs. Resting nearby are 6 10-foot poles that you can use to guide the rafts up and down the river. And other than that,
I'm
you've
flying,
got
so-
a passageway that continues to the south. There is a rotting stench coming up from this 30-foot high cavern to the south. The slime-coated floor slopes towards the west. Lying in the slime are the putrid corpses of 3 Kuatoa and 4 troglodytes.
Smells like physics.
Smells like a locker room.
Do we have to go through there?
There's a passageway up this way.
We should take that one.
Yeah, see if it goes around this.
So you're investigating that tunnel going back up north.
Can Stinky and Mr. Punch have a conversation?
Of course.
Mr. Punch, do you want me to give you some steroids and make you large? Really large?
Let's wait till we're out of this pathway. How tall is this pathway? Because I'm already 6.5 feet tall. I wouldn't want to hang my head.
You and your thinking.
But once we get to open space, definitely pass me that needle.
So what are we doing? Are we pressing on?
It's a long-ass pathway. I don't think it leads anywhere.
Do we go forward?
Yeah.
Where is everybody?
Hold on one second there. I'm just reading something. I'm trying to...
More mushrooms.
I went down south and I found a passageway to the west.
So...
Where you're at.
Bless, where
Mhm.
you are, the water laps gently against the shore, and out from it drifts a whisper so sweet as to make you shudder with a tangle of fear and need. And the voice says, "Embrace me and live forever." That is when the
Do
water...
I see anything? Oh, okay.
That is when the water crashes upon the shore, and out from the brine crawls a 3-eyed horror with flesh as pale as moonlight. Its fanged maw seems to smile as its voice blooms in your skull.
Damn.
Our love will be a beacon that rivals even the brightest stars. Come, the grotto awaits. I await.
I guess we're going down there.
Thanks.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Is that creature on the ground now, or is it
Yes.
in the water still?
Yes.
It's on the ground?
Yep. Wet flesh slithers against the stone. As you cast your eyes down the flooded tunnel, you glimpse the finned tail that dips back below the waterline.
Oh, so it popped up on the ground and then popped back into the water?
Right.
Bastard.
I'm going to stop thinking about the biology of that.
Well, I'll give a shout out to the guys. Hey guys, I saw the Abbey, whatever you call it, the Aberath. He's over here. Join me so we can group up.
Light them up.
So, Punches stuck
Is
in
the
the water.
bless spell still concentrating?
Yeah, I suppose you are.
Okay. And then when everybody gets close, I say, hey, that creature just popped up here, said something about loving me forever, that I was so handsome and suave and debonair. Then he jumps back into the water.
I'm enlarging Mr. Punch right now. I think it's time
Pull,
for the
just pull on my arm so I can get out of the wall.
Oh, you're stuck?
Yeah, I don't think Sneaky's strong enough to pull Punch out of the wall.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
So basically, at the end of this thing, we see like a river,
Right.
or in the river.
Right.
Which way did I see that creature swim off to?
Well, it dipped below the surface, so you can't really tell.
If you peer into the water, how far into it can you see?
It's very murky. And it's coated with a layer of slime.
Well, I was telling everybody, hey, I could cast a spell that can make us walk over this water, and we can walk around and see what is up. So I guess what I'll do is I'll cast a water walk spell.
And that's a concentration spell, right?
No.
It isn't.
Nope. It's a VSM spell.
Oh.
And it lasts for an hour and affects up to 10 willing creatures within range.
Nice. Water walk. Not
So as long
concentration. Very nice.
I mean, how would I link it there?
So
No, you
the
don't have
question
to.
I have
You
about
don't have to have.
the question I have about the water walk is, if we're walking on top of the water, how are we supposed to fight something that swims below it?
I would rule that you could still attack into the water. It doesn't make it an impenetrable surface for your weapons. So if something were right at the surface, you would be able to attack it.
You can, you can attack like under the water. It's just that you're walking on top of it. So, for example, if you had a sword and you were to stab it into the water of the creature beneath your feet, it'd be like if you were in the ground, except you'd be sticking it through water. But we don't know.
So we're walking out there.
That the creature will be under the water when we fight it. It may come to the surface to fight us because we don't know. So now that we can all walk on the water, we can walk on the water. Woo!
Well, it's just the three of us, right? In the drow.
The drow, right?
All 10 of us. Well, we got Theo and the 4 drow.
They can fly.
Yeah, Stinky's still flying.
Theo's flying.
Theo is
Don't
flying.
act like you're doing me any favors.
Walking on sunshine.
Stinky said. This is a joke.
So
Are you guys
north
going to
or
the south or to the north?
I'll follow you. Let's go back up north.
Silence is your only welcome in this lightless grotto, softened only by the gentle lapping of water against the shores of some far-off little island at the heart of this darkness. All is quiet, all but the water is still. Dread chokes your heart and your mind shudders beneath some looming shadow, a psychic presence that you can't shake, a gaze you can't escape. Out from the darkness slithers that velvet voice once again, slipping up your spine and into your very mind. We will be one.
Sounds like Matt McConaughey in my mind.
So is that a bunch of gold that I see up there
Right.
on that little island?
There. Let me see that I can find all this.
That looks to me like a huge fortune worth hundreds of thousands of gold points.
Right. Okay. So
Theo, come on, Stinky.
rising out of the water is a rocky island upon which the Kuatoa raised a shrine to their god. Wearing a crude net as a cloak is a statue of Hallister that the Kuatoa have adopted as their god, and treasure has been piled all around these statues' legs. There are thousands of copper pieces, hundreds of silver and gold.
Maybe that's an illusion.
So,
Where's Judy? Judy.
You get the gold and bring it back to Skullport.
Judy's stuck in the wall. That's true.
Well,
Yeah,
guys,
It's just
see
one
the
trip.
Aberoth. Let's come up here and get it.
Is that the Aberoth right there?
that is a chul. That is a large crab creature. That apparently, yeah, that they're under the Aboleth's sway.
Is that Aboleth the white thing?
Right.
Right there?
Yep.
So there's an Aboleth and 3 creatures.
Right. 3 chuls.
Shit. Have we all moved up? Where's Judy at?
Judy's still stuck in the wall, spinning around.
She's stuck in a
If I could
wall.
Yeah, can you see him spinning? See her spinning?
There you go, Judy.
Okay, guys, we got 3 crabs and an Aberoth.
So we're saying I just cast it enlarge on Mr. Punch.
Holy crap, what does that do?
Makes you super strong.
And large. Okay, so
Up the stats a couple times.
the target size doubles. Its growth increases by 1 category from medium to large. So Mr. Punch, right, is now a large creature.
Yeah.
All right.
He's gonna grapple the crab.
So he's a large creature.
Not that strong though.
Yeah,
You
you're
have
super strong now.
advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Yeah.
Your weapon attacks deal an additional 1d4 damage.
Awesome.
And that is a concentration effect that Stinky is holding on to. Bless is still concentrating on Bless. And
Blessing.
We got massive support, bro. Go get him, Mr. Punch.
the Aboleth says it would rather welcome you as its newest disciples rather than kill you. Are you sure this is the way you want to go?
Insight.
Sure. Yeah, you don't get anything. Bless. Again, it is. It's demanding your love, and if you're not going to give it, it will take it from you.
Sounds like a dog. From down.
Does Theo think anything's weird about this?
No, I don't think so.
You know,
But
I think it's first person.
Elune, seeing that you're not ready, orders its jewels to attack. Figures maybe after it softens you up a little bit, you'll feel a little different. So let's all roll for initiative.
I'm gonna say, let's get that.
And a red card.
Why did I only get a 3? 2.
Because you rolled a 1.
Rolled a 1?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I did roll a 1.
Oh,
Well, at
but
least it's
the first
initiative.
one, the first one counts as 5, right? Right. There you go. Theo
I
got
got a
his
3.
card. No, you got a 5. You rolled a 5 and a 3, but the 5 was first.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yep.
The bottom
1,
one was
2,
first?
3, 4. All right. So going first here, acting in this fight, is this Chul, which is going to swim 30 feet through the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He dashes as he glides through the water in your direction. And then we go to Mr. Punch, large and in charge, and standing on top of the water.
All right. I am going to quickly, not that quickly, bring out my Eldritch Cannon. Bring out a tiny one, not the regular size one. I don't have a thing for it. Actually, can the Eldritch Cannon walk on water?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So for my action, bring that out. And move closer. And bonus action. Where is that? Wow, that's trash. Everyone gets 5 temporary hit points.
10 hit points for everybody,
Yeah, I'm assuming
including
everyone's
including our drow friends.
Yeah, why not? And Judy will just move off to the side.
All right, and is that it for Mr. Punch?
That is it.
All right. This jewel is going to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right up on Mr. Punch, and it's going to make 2 pincer attacks. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Okay, let me change it so you can see the rolls. And roll another one. 20, that does though, right?
That hits, yeah.
So 14 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
What?
Caught in the pincer of this giant claw-like crab creature.
Was that a strength check?
On my...
It will be when he escapes it.
Yeah.
And he'll have advantage because he's enlarged. Alright, this guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And Deloon, the lover in the dark, has a swim speed of 40 feet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Comes swimming around this way, and we go to Stinkerbell. who's got a bless on and is concentrating on what are you concentrating
Hitting
on?
the crab that's touching my boy. Did I hit?
No, it blasts off of his chitinous armor.
Well, no, I have bless. Would it help?
Oh, yes, it would. It would totally help.
Nice. Just roll a d4.
Don't even roll it because you only need 1 point, so you're guaranteed that much. So
See?
you hit 5 points of force damage. All right. All right, and another hit. Bless attack. You can use bless on multiple times, right? It's not like you can only use it once per turn, right?
What do you mean?
That's up to you.
Is it limited in how often you can invoke it? Like you only get to use bless once per turn.
Yeah, once per turn.
Right. So if Stinky used his bless to hit on the first attack, he can't use his bless to hit on the second attack.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Right.
Well, it just says whenever a target makes an attack roll, so it says whenever, so I would assume that means if it's 2 attacks, it's
if that's how
part
it
of
reads,
whenever.
you're absolutely right. So
Because whenever a target makes an attack or a saving throw, then they get to add a d4 to it.
Then there's no limit. Then Stinky, roll a d4.
Yeah, there's no limit. It's per attack or per
You
save.
roll the d4, please.
You got it. Here it comes. Basically anything but a 1. And so you hit. Roll that damage. 5 more.
I love it when a plan comes together. Did I roll 2 1s on the 10s? I'm supposed to get +4.
Yeah, you did.
Life is cruel. Okay, I'm done.
Yep. That's literally 2 10% chances in a row. That's a 1 in 100 chance, right? All right, Bless, what do you got?
having fun.
Well, surveying the area, do I see anybody who is injured? I don't really see any myself, but
yeah, not yet. Mr. Punch has taken a hit, but I would not call him excessively injured.
No, it's just a bruise.
well, if nobody's injured, then what I'm going to use is a firebolt. The firebolt spell on that creature above or to the north of Mr. Punch.
All right.
Oh, that's grappled with me.
Yeah, that one.
All right, Firebolt 18 hits for 16 fire damage. Nice hit. Okay. And if that's it for Bless, we go to Theo.
Oh, can I get a 20-foot circle?
You sure can.
And center it here?
Yeah, you should be able to move it now.
Okay. Foot. So about right there. Does that catch Mr. Punch?
Nope.
Okay. So I'm gonna drop a fireball right there.
All right, you're gonna hit all 3 Chols.
Yeah.
Dexterity 14, starting at the top left. Dexterity, made it.
What the fuck?
Top right, failed. Bottom, failed. So this guy takes 15. His neighbor takes 30. And down here, this guy takes 30. You guys are having a lobster bake here on the beach. All right. And we come back to this jewel, who steps up on Bless.
What?
Yep. 20.
What about it?
I think that hits.
Yep. I think so too.
So 13 bludgeoning damage. You
13
are
bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, you are grappled, caught in the claw, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw for concentration.
Saving throws, Constitution. Boom.
Nice. Okay, so you maintained concentration on your bless, even though you got
Ooh.
scooped up in one of the pincers here. Now here comes a second pincer attack at you. 16 misses, right?
Correct.
All right, Mr. Big.
All right, so I have to do a strength saving throw.
If you want to break the grapple, and that would be with advantage because you're enlarged. Advantage to the rescue. You grab hold of the claws that are pinched around you, and you force them open, dropping yourself free.
And then, for my bonus, I'm going to have Judy run around. To this right here. And she is going to I'm gonna shocking grasp on this one. Which doesn't.
All right, shocking grasp for 12. I don't think that does it.
He doesn't. There's no advantage with flanking, right?
+2.
To the damage.
+2 to the attack, so it turns a 12 into a 14, which still misses.
Okay. That's it.
All right. This chill here that did have Mr. Punch grappled is going to try to do it again. 2 misses.
Oh no.
All right. With flanking on Judy.
11.
2 misses, right? Armor class 13.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 13.
All right. Ooh. Good dodging on behalf of Judy. And we go to Alun back here. Let me see what the range on some of his... Mr. Punch, why don't you make a wisdom saving throw? Okay, you are magically charmed by the aboleth. This is...
7 last game.
This is... Oh, you know what? Shit, I've got to roll initiative for the friggin' drow. I never put the drow in the initiative order. Alright, so you are charmed. I'm going to mark you with this blue dot to signify that you are charmed by the aboleth. Let me add initiative for these 3 before I forget. And let me go ahead and take turns for them because they missed their first round turn.
Is it too late to cast Counterspell?
It's an ability, not exactly a spell. So I'd have to read exactly how Counterspell works to know whether it would work. So this is an ability, not a spell. And therefore, I don't think Counterspell applies.
Screw it, I tried.
Yeah.
Thanks for trying.
Yeah,
Steve.
because it doesn't say, it doesn't give this ability a level. It's not a spell, so okay. So that was that. I was what was I doing? I was enslaving. We did that. The counterspell didn't work. What do I feel like I'm forgetting something? I guess if I can't remember, he enslaved Mr. Punch. No counterspell. Oh, right, the Drow. I started talking about the Drow and giving them attacks. All right, so let's have this guy come up forward here, and he's going to offer a defense against this Jewel. He's got a short sword attack that hits for 4 damage. This guy here is going to sneak up. He's going to attack the same one. He's going to hit for 5. And their captain is going to sneak over here. He's going to attack twice for 20. And then a miss. Oh, 20 damage. So that's what the Drow did. And then we go past Elune and we're at Stinker.
Okay, can I target the Aboleth?
The Aboleth is currently underwater, but it is just under the surface, 50 feet away. So it depends on what the range of whatever you're using is.
Oh, you could target me.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, then you're fine.
And is this a concentration for the Aboleth?
What, your concentration?
No. Is the Aboleth's power over Mr. Punch, is that a concentration?
Oh, I don't think so.
It says when it dies,
Right.
it loses it. But it says every time I take damage, I could repeat the saving throw.
All right, man. I'm sorry, bro.
If you want to punch me, or
It's like turning into Jacka.
actually,
Eldritch
Blast on Mr. Punch.
That one misses, I think.
yeah, can he?
Oh, but you
target
still
other
got your
people?
bless. You still got your bless, right?
Yeah, it's still gonna miss.
Oh,
That.
Oh, what's Mr. Punch's armor class?
19.
Oh.
what were you trying to say?
Attack the Aboleth instead of me. I already. How many Eldritch Blasts do you get
2.
on a turn? 2.
I have 2. I can hit him.
Are you trying to break his concentration?
Yes. No, not the concentration. I'm trying to break the
The
thing
charm
off of
effect.
yeah,
How do you
he's
break
gonna
that?
he's gonna
Just
start like
damage?
blasting people, isn't he?
Yeah, I have to take damage to be able to reroll, but my AC is 19, so it's pretty high.
If you take damage, does it break his control on you?
Potentially.
No, I get a reroll another wisdom saving throw, so I have the potential to.
Well, why wouldn't I attack you?
No, you can.
With bless, it makes it
Oh,
a
there
hit.
you go.
So roll that damage. Alright, 6 points of force damage to Mr. Punch, but he gets to repeat his saving throw. I think it was a DC 14 Wisdom save.
Yeah. No one has guidance, right?
Attention.
You still have Bless.
That's only for strength, or is it for all
That's
saving
for
throws?
all saving
Saving
throws.
throws.
Right?
Oh,
Saving throws and attack rolls. Oh, that's rotten. Mr. Punch doesn't snap out of it, unfortunately. And
Really
if
fine.
that's it for Stinker, we go to Bless, who's grappled, caught in one of the pincers of this jewel.
I am.
You are.
So exactly what does that mean? That I can't move or do anything?
The grappled condition means that your speed is reduced to 0, I believe. That is the only thing it conveys.
Well, I think what I'm going to try to do is free Mr. Punch from being controlled by the creature.
Okay.
And how am I going to do that is I'm going to hit him with magic missiles so that he has to save like 3 different times.
Oh, I see.
So he has to roll on each of the darts because each one hits.
Each one is its own source of damage, you're arguing?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Each
allow
dart
it.
hits a creature of your choice that you can see,
Yeah.
and it's called force damage, and the darts blah 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 blah.
I'll give it to you. I'll give him he gets hit with the magic missile. Let's roll that magic missile damage.
It's 3 magic missiles.
So 1d4 plus 1 for each of the 3, right?
Correct.
All right,
Then he has
so
to save. He gets 3 saving throws on each missile. Or
I'll roll 3d4 plus 3. So Mr. Punch take 11 damage and then make 3 wisdom saving throws.
wait, the magic missiles ignore the armor class?
They do. They're
Yeah.
an automatic hit.
Oh, cool. So 3 wisdom.
it gives you 3 chances to break
Fail.
the creature's thing, right?
And that's a D4, right?
Right? All right, there you go. You broke it.
And how much damage do I take? 11?
11, right?
Alright.
Thank God I thought I was going to have to try and charm you next turn.
I was about to banish
Thank you, guys. Yeah.
All right, so Bless cast magic missile on Mr. Punch. That snapped him out of it. Anything else for Bless?
How can I break my grapple?
You'd have to use your action, which you don't have anymore.
Nope. Then I'm not going to be able to do anything more, so I'll just stop.
All right, Theo.
Okay, I guess my question is, how much taller is these than that?
Well, the fact is, all of these guys are underneath the surface of the water swimming. So everybody, you guys are all standing on top of the surface of the water.
Yeah, I can't use it anyway. Never mind.
Right.
I'm gonna hit my whole damn team. And is there a way for me? Can I get another 20? Yeah, another 20-foot bubble.
You got it.
Ooh. Okay. Will that work? Well, I'm not gonna get that guy. Hell yeah, it'll work. But it's gonna hit his homunculus.
It's going to hit Mr. Punch and one of the Drow, too. Now, that is just going to hit the 3 Chuls and the homunculus.
What? Oh, is that a fireball?
Yeah. Yep, don't learn where we use that
So
fireball.
the homunculus has evasion, if that helps.
You want to chance that?
Yeah, I could always bring them back. Bring her back.
Okay. Dan, let's
Wait.
drop that. What?
For the fireball, there's a roll, right? Or is it damage?
Yeah, it's a
Is it
DC
AC?
14 roll. DC 14 dexterity.
Yeah,
The
let's
firebolt
chance
or
it.
fireball?
Fireball.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna save that. Never mind. Dan, take it away. I'll do something different.
We got it.
I'll do Scorching Ray. 3 rays. So 1, 2, 3.
All right, 2 hits. Where you're targeting, one each.
One
Or-
here. Well,
You want to do all 3 on the same one?
yeah, that one in the back.
You want to target that one in the back. Okay, so 26 points of fire damage. All right, he gets hit with 2 scorching rays. And we go to this drow here, who's got flanking with his short sword. Not that it helped him. And this Chul
Don't you
here.
get Scorching Ray?
What's that?
Isn't Scorching Ray 3 attacks?
Yeah, he did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was the drow doing his 1 attack. So that missed, and now we go to the Chul's turn. And the Chul's got his choice of targets here. But if he wants advantage, he can attack this homunculus. Or, excuse me, with a +2. So I guess that's not that big of a deal. So let me see here. He's got effectively 5 targets. Let's roll a d10 and see who he targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going against the Drow Elite Warrior, the 2 pincers.
Wait, Dan, hold on one
Armor
second.
Class 18. Yes.
I still got a D4. Would that have made a difference?
On the 13,
Yeah.
it might have. Yeah. All right. 8 more points of fire damage on that guy in the back. All right. And 2 pincers attack against the Drow Elite Warrior fail. And we go to Mr. Punch.
All right. I have this one right in front of me. So I'm going to hit the one in front of me for Scorching Ray.
Okay. All right. There's
And
one.
that's a D4
No, that's a definite hit.
for the bless.
Yeah,
Or-
the bless doesn't add to damage, it's just to the
Oh,
table.
okay.
Right.
All right.
So, but you get 3 scorching rays.
Yeah.
Okay, 2. And 3, and that hits. All right, and this is the one right in front of you. So 8, 10, and 9 is 27 damage. Boom. Attacking that claw, man.
And then Judy will try to attack.
And this is Judy.
Yeah, with Force Strike.
16 hits. Which one you attacking? North or south? Or that the wounded one? Does Judy
The
have
wounded one.
reach?
It's a 30 feet.
Oh, okay. So Force Strike definitely hits for 5. All right. And if that's it for Mr. Punch, we'll go to this Elite Warrior, who's going to attack twice. Hit for 20 and hit for 19. So 39 damage, and he takes down this Jewel. Alright, this drow here is going to attack and miss. And we go to this Jewel, who's going to attack the drow. I believe that's a hit. Yes, it is. For 6, and the target is grappled. And another pincer attack. Hits for 12 more. And so the Chul picks up this drow in one of its claws and comes in with the other claw and effectively cuts the poor drow in half as he falls bisected to the ground below.
You might be okay.
Damn.
Going against Judy. Judy got hit for 13 damage.
Yeah. That's done.
Alright. And this creature will move forward and attack the Drow Elite Warrior and miss. Iloon is going to try to charm. Theo,
God
why
damn
don't
it.
you make a? Why don't you
I
make
know what you're doing. Make a what check?
a Wisdom saving throw?
Oh, it's a skill check, not saving throws, Lord. Thank you.
Hey, look at that, nice.
Go.
And we go to Stinkerbell.
All right, I am on Mr. Punch's target.
On target.
All right, 23 hits for 9 damage. Down goes the Chul.
Oh, that was supposed to.
Okay, 1 second.
You've got a second Eldritch Blast. That also hits for 12. Very nice. And we go to Bless, who's toe-to-toe with this Chul, and not grappled anymore, because the one that had you grappled has gone down.
How injured is Mr. Punch?
I'm about 50%. I'm good for a bit.
Did you say 50?
Yeah,
50%.
Guy's a robot. He's
50%.
fine.
I'm fine. Yeah, 50%. I'm good.
Looks like half dead.
Half alive.
Yeah, well, there you go. Well, what I'm going to do then is cast a firebolt on that creature.
Okay, let's see. Firebolt. I rolled a bunch of firebolts, but the first one was a 23 for 11 fire damage.
How many is it rolling? Holy crap.
Yeah, it rolled a couple.
Like 7 or 8.
Right.
Why is all of them coming out as crits?
Yeah, there's something buggy going on there.
They're all so well. Yay. Well,
Anything else besides that firebolt?
should have rolled it with normal. Nope.
All right. Theo, who resisted the call of the Aboleth's love.
Theo is going to do something simple. I'm just going to use a firebolt.
I think he just gives him the nod.
Mr. Punch is still enlarged, right?
He is. That's what Stinky's concentrating on. 21 hits for 17 fire damage. All right, Theo, good hit.
Dead?
Not dead yet. These are tough buggers. This guy's going to do what he can to bring it down. He's going to miss. The Chul.
Did he miss?
The Chul is attacking the Drow. Oh wait,
RIP
this
to
Chul's
Drow.
dead. Mr. Punch.
Alright, so this one we use, since they killed Judy, I'm going to use my last second level on Scorching Ray on the Aboleth.
Alright.
So, for when I'm enlarged, I get an extra d4 for damage, is that correct?
I think that's on your weapon attacks.
Not spell attacks?
I believe so, right? It's supposed to be a reflection of your bigger, more muscular frame.
Okay. I have.
Ooh, Scorching Ray, number 1, miss. 14 still misses.
Ray 2.
Scorching Ray 2 hits for 10 fire damage, which takes him down.
With the big one?
Oh, I
No.
thought you were targeting
No.
this Chul.
Well, if it takes him down, I definitely will.
Okay, yeah, because he was close to being dead. So
I saw the X over it, so I thought they were all down.
gotcha.
Alright.
All right, you've still got a third ray. You want to direct that one at the Aboleth?
Yep, and I
Oh,
rolled a
look
crit.
at that. Nice. So total damage, 15 fire damage. Let me check his resistances and whatnot. No. So 15 fire damage is good.
And then, for my bonus,
Okay.
I'm just going to give everyone temporary hit points. Good point. Alright, everyone gets 7 hit points.
And hits the Aboleth for 9 piercing damage, and it must make a Constitution saving throw against poison. Failed its Constitution saving throw, so it is poisoned for 1 hour. Oh, this fight isn't going to be all that tough at all. Now the Aboleth's poisoned. Thanks to a shot from the Drow crossbow. But he didn't feel it by more than 5, so he's not asleep. Alright. Elune over here. He's got one more enslaved. Or no, yeah, he's got one more. Okay. Stinky.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
I don't think fairies can be charmed.
Do they
But
have
they have advantage.
they have
They're
advantage on
already
it?
charming
Because that's
animals.
why I didn't target any of the drow, because they have advantage. If the fairy has advantage, the aboleth knows that. So he wouldn't target Stinky then. I apologize. I don't know fairy racial traits off the back of my hand.
This is what makes the game fun.
Right. All right. So you know what we're gonna do? Bless. He sees you're a cleric, and he knows the clerics are pretty strong in wisdom.
And I've also got advantage against being charmed.
Right, because you're a
Because
half elf,
I'm the-
right?
Yes.
All right.
Part of my
So he's got a lot of people who have advantage against his charm power. He knows that, so he's going to favor other targets. He's going to come back to Mr. Punch. Mr. Punch, let's do it one more time.
You can do it, Punchy.
Ugh. You
You
bastard.
did it.
Thank God.
And that's the last of his enslaved powers. He can only do it 3 times a day. He's tried it 3 times. He's failed. Oh,
Now
he
he
just
must
took
die.
out his biggest power. Stinkerbell.
All
Stinky,
right,
don't
we're
be
just gonna
afraid. Come forth and kill.
light them up. Yeah.
Yeah. Claim the gold.
Eldritch Blast hits for 6 force damage. Okay. Oh, you know what? This creature retreats deeper underwater. There's no reason he's gonna stay at the surface. So he goes 10 feet down. So, therefore, Stinky, you can't target him with Eldritch Blast because he is now not at the surface of the water, he is under the water.
Interesting.
So, did
So
you want to
you can't-
change what you wanted to do?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to how many feet away is he from me? Or to make it easier, can you put me 60 feet away from the aboleth?
That's where you are now.
Perfect. Okay.
Oh, but you're targeting. You're using. Yeah, I don't think you can target him because he is beneath the surface of the water. Well, maybe with
So
a
you're saying I
spell.
couldn't even see him?
Maybe a spell you could. It would depend on the exact, like Eldritch Blast. I said you couldn't, but would Mind Sliver work? I'll give you a Mind Sliver, but not Eldritch Blast. So let's see what he does. Intelligence. He made his save, so I don't think does Mind Sliver do half on a save or.
You know what though? I mean, honestly, to go back in time, it says the mind of one creature you can see within range. Are you trying to say I can't see him?
You can. So yes.
Okay, all right, then that. Okay.
It depends on, like if it's an effect, like Fireball wouldn't work, because Fireball is going to stop at the surface of the water. What you got, Bless?
Well, I think what I can tell. What's that number 10 by the
That's
creature that is.
meaning that he's 10 feet submerged.
Can we use a spell on him if he's under the water?
Depends on the exact spell. What are you thinking?
Like a firebolt or something like that?
Firebolt is going to dissipate as soon as it comes into contact with the water.
Well, let me look at... How about this one? This one can't. I think I'll try this cantrip. I think it shouldn't be affected by water,
Let's see, what is it?
but Sacred Flame.
It's a saving throw, right?
Yeah, I mean, I believe they get a saving throw. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take basically 2d8 of radiant damage.
All right, so we'll give it to you. I'm just doing a quick little Google search here.
I don't know why it keeps doing that. Yikes, that's even worse.
Jeremy Crawford on Twitter. Being underwater doesn't prevent spell casting.
Even fire spells?
So we can hit him with
Or does that mean he could cast spells while he's underwater?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole any further than I already have. Alright, so you're targeting with Sacred Flame. There are some things, I mean, some common sense things, I think say that, you know, certain magics would be affected by water. And I did clarify the rule with Fireball is if you're submerged in water, it does half damage. So that's how that works. But Firebolt and stuff like that, I guess I would let them be targeted, and then they would just do half damage. Sacred Flame is flame-like, though it is not a flame, so we'll let that one stand. So the DC 14 Dex save against 6 radiant damage. All right, and then we go to Theo.
Okay. Let's see how far Theo can make it. Theo's going to move here to get a better view of the room. What the hell is that?
That is a statue of Hallister built by the Kuatoa.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. And he's standing on the water. So how would electricity work in this scenario?
That's I was actually just reading something like that. Now, of course, I didn't do a full digestion of the material because we're in the middle of the game, so I was just kind of quick skimming it. But it says because it's magical fire and magical lightning that it doesn't necessarily have the same real world effects we might think of electricity having and whatnot. So I think for the purposes of casting a lightning bolt at the water, you could certainly target the aboleth and it would not electrocute the rest of you by what I'm seeing.
here. And I lightning bolt. Got the right range, 100 feet. Yep. Okay. Lightning bolt. It's the world's worst damage roll.
All right, here comes a dexterity save. He failed, so 22 lightning damage.
Sweet.
Nice. Rez, over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. He does not have a shot with his hand crossbow, so he readies an action, waiting for the aboleth to reappear. And we go to Big Mr. Punch.
All right. The spell I have is Firebolt. That's obviously not going to work. Cast Fairy Fire.
All right, so that's a dex saving throw that it gets to make, which it obviously failed. So now it's covered in fairy fire underneath the water.
And everyone has advantage.
Makes it a little bit easier to see, if not target. Balrin holds his position, waiting for it to resurface, and for its part, it disappears into the murky depths. It just swims deeper and deeper, and to the point where even with fairy fire, you can't see it.
So what, left?
And then we go to Stinkerbell.
I can't believe you just said that right before my turn.
Right.
I don't know, man.
Grab that gold.
When I get the answers, you change the questions.
Let me give you XP.
I should have saved my second level spell slot.
So all that creatures are dead now?
Those three.
Gone?
Call
Can we
that,
go
let's call that 1700 XP each.
Can we go to the island and grab the hundreds of thousands of gold?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So 1,700 XP each for that battle.
I, so, does that mean we can get the raft?
Um,
Well, first, let's just that little island with all the treasure and see what we
Yeah.
can get there.
yeah, let's see
And then
what we've got here. So,
we have to go. Are all the drow elves dead, or are some of them still alive?
one of them did die, but two of them are still alive, and they are thinking that the aboleth has fled. That it didn't like that it was losing the fight, and so it opted to flee. So this area is still not safe from its predations.
How big is this thing? The statue?
So let me.
Oh, that's a statue?
Yeah, isn't it like a monument to the aboleth?
All right. Where is the treasure section? Here we go. That's what I need. So it is a Hallister statue wearing a crude net as a cloak, and piled around the statue's feet are the following amounts of coins: 3,300 copper, 670 silver, and 350 gold. Tied to the net are 2 trinkets.
Trinkets. What
2
do the trinkets look like?
Let's see, 91 and 93. What do we get? We got a needle that never bends, and an empty wine bottle bearing a pretty label that says the Wizard of Wines, Red Dragon Crush.
Is anything in the bottle? You said empty, right?
It is an empty wine bottle, right?
Yeah. Does any of those items appear to be magical?
I'm sorry, I'm Googling something real quick here because I've got to find out. Where is this other one? It was just a weird reference that I know what this wine bottle is referenced to, but it has a serial number on it, 331422W. Does that mean anything to anybody? It just seems like a weird detail to include under here, so it feels like it's got to have some kind of meaning. I'm going to give you a screenshot here. Now, this is absolutely meaningless. I don't think it means much in your way of treasure, but I hate to have a reference go by and not understand what it's getting at here. But the Wizard of Wines winery is a reference to the Curse of Strahd campaign, which I know many of you have played with me already. So you will recognize that. So this is definitely a reference to that campaign. I just don't know what that number at the end is supposed to mean. It's just an odd detail. Lifetime inspiration to anybody who figures that one out. But so you have those trinkets. You have all those coins. There is also a rusty gauntlet, a leather boot, and an amulet made out of composite wood and iron.
Oh shit! I knew my day was gonna come. I knew Daniel was coming. I'm gonna cast a ritual for detect magic.
All right. Both the boot and amulet are both magical.
And then I'm gonna cast a ritual for identify.
All right. The boot is one of 2 boots of elven kind. A single boot is useless without its companion, though. The amulet is a control amulet for a shield guardian.
Does anybody want that? I wouldn't mind taking that.
Yeah, that's definitely you, bro.
You want to take the amulet?
Yeah, let me have the amulet.
You guys would
find...
You guys might remember this detail, but back on level 1, did you run into a spellcasting shield guardian?
Yeah, I think so.
That
shield guardian sounds familiar.
The shield guardian that was trying futilely to cast spells at you on level 1 had a rune on it that matches the rune on this amulet.
Oh, god damn it. Ain't that the one we blew up?
I don't know. Did you? I'd have to go back and watch level 1.
Would my men spell put it back together?
I don't know. We might have didn't blow it up. Okay.
There's one we blew up and then one like we just left, ignored.
Oh.
So we have to find this other boat, yeah?
Yeah, we got to keep that one boot and then find it out. I mean, once we find the other boot. Are we sure there's no boot around there? Can we dig around and look for another boot?
We don't have to go fishing, do we? Down in the murky water.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, so the statue of this thing. Now
Yes.
that we've ransacked it, can I knock it over and throw it in the water?
The statue of Hallister? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Especially since I'm larger.
Yeah, why not? Okay.
Try and aim at where I think the aboleth is. Knowing it completely miss.
So, what are our choices right now?
So I'm trying to think.
Well,
where do we go here?
Yeah.
We can go back and get the raft to go down to the next level.
Well, the drought said that the waters are still
Right. The
not
aboleth
safe, right?
has been chased off, but hasn't been killed. Right.
So, and we're supposed to kill it to get the raft.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so we could all leave the room. I could summon some demons, and they'll go attack it because they're going to attack the closest living thing.
Why didn't you just say this in the beginning? We should just send demons over.
Trust me, it's going to work.
Everything. Oh no!
What did you say?
Yeah, but you're
I didn't say
talking
anything.
demons of challenge rating 1. You're not talking any of the good demons.
What if we kill the drow and use them as bait to lure the monster back? I'm saying this loudly in front of the drow. I don't like that idea.
A coded message for an anti-wizard rebellion. All right, Theo, that's as close as that's the best answer I've seen so far. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your actual deliberations and in your next steps here.
I think we should probably. Where would where did the creature flee to? Because we can't get a raft from them. Because I got a feeling if it was that easy, they would have gave you a raft. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we have some rafts.
Yeah. You sure those aren't defective?
Well,
Why are we? Yeah.
he never mentioned it.
I wasn't.
Yeah, they wouldn't have.
I was giving away
Yeah, they
raft.
wouldn't have told you like, hey, if they had rafts sitting on the way down here, they wouldn't have said anything about, giving us one.
Well, we just saw him alongside of the wall. So
Okay.
I don't know if it's a good raft, but we're still walking on water. I mean, we can walk up the river if you guys want and see if we can find it again.
Right?
So we're just gonna walk along the water trying to get its attention.
Well, I mean, what do you guys want to do? Go.
We're just going to go.
If we have to search around this cavern and try to find. Oh, okay. So you guys are looking around there to try to find a way out.
Hey, did someone put all of this money in the treasure chest?
Yeah, it was 350 gold, some silver, and some copper. That what?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Did anyone manually enter it in there?
Well, did you just want to divide it up, or?
This is a good way to do it. Somebody needs to be the treasurer.
Okay, well, I'll just keep it with the other stuff in my bag of holding then,
I think
because I already got that one thing,
somewhere else
right?
that's not here.
I'm adding it. It's on the
Job
I'm
for a
adding
priest.
the party treasury.
Oh,
You
okay,
adding it in the
yeah,
party
write it
treasury?
down.
350 gold.
Yep.
Yeah. 330 copper pieces.
I thought it was 3,000 copper or something.
Yeah, 3,300.
3,300.
Right.
And 670 silver. And I think someone else was
So as we're
doing a
walking
pretty good
around
job, I
here,
think.
did we by any chance see a creature swimming around the water?
We're all looking down at our feet as we're walking around. Do you see it? Do you see it? Stupid cannon stuck in the wall.
There's an opening.
There's one.
Anything up there?
Water.
Wait, there's another opening down here too. So we got two openings. One at the north and one at the south end.
Well, there's a big opening up here, right? Didn't you go into?
Yeah, there's that opening up there, and then there's another opening to the south. So go to the one at the north. Okay.
It just opens back up into the main river.
Yeah, opens up into the river.
3,300 copper, 1,778 silver pieces, and 814 gold.
Oh, total?
Yeah.
Should be good for a while. Oh, there's a raft down here that's covered in sludge.
Yeah, let me tell you what you see here.
The boat.
So the floor of this damp alcove is 7 feet above water level, and every surface is coated in slime. At the back of the alcove is a rowboat with a 1 foot diameter hole in its hull.
So we can't use it.
Can that be mended?
If somebody's got the mending cantrip.
I
don't have
I
it
heard
prepared.
somebody earlier saying something about mending something. So
I don't have it prepared. I would have to take a long rest.
Yep.
That was probably the one they were going to give us.
this is a rowboat, and she said raft.
Oh, that's what you said.
So a rowboat is like far better than a raft,
Yeah.
but it's got a hole in it. We'd have to fix the hole somehow. I don't know how to fix it.
How deep is this water, Dan?
Like 20 feet deep.
The water where you're at right now is very deep, Theo, in that cavern. But generally, the water is as deep as the cavern is wide.
So 20, 30 feet.
Right.
No, I'm not messing with that.
Yeah. So
'Cause I
where
want-
you are in that cavern, it's very deep. But out here, it's more like 30 feet deep.
God dang it. Okay.
Need more second level spell slots.
Have we found a cavern?
Well, I found enemies.
Yes, there are more of the jewels that you can see in here.
Wait, is this where we found those Koatua guys? Or we
No, that was up.
disoriented?
Yeah, that was
That was
up
up north.
here.
I'm sorry. Because I see a slime
Right.
area.
On the south part of the river there. Let me tell you what you see. So, this slimy beachhead is littered with dead crabs and fish.
Ew.
There are also 2 fishing nets that were apparently left here.
Well, do we want to fight these 2 or just walk by them? There might be 3. I don't know.
Can anybody sneak in there and stealthily look and see what's up there?
Well, let's see if they notice you. Why don't we get stealth checks from a couple of you, and we'll see what their passive perception is. They're pretty good at perception, so their passive perception is 14.
Yeah. Come
All
on,
comes
baby.
down to Bless. Bless is
Oh, you want me to
stealth.
roll one?
Yeah, roll a
You
stealth.
gotta. Come on, baby.
Bless you.
I have a card I could use.
Ooh, look at
Oh,
that.
21. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, yeah, so they don't notice you.
How high is that cavern?
Let me see. Let me see if I can read a little bit about that place like here. It has a little bit more of a longer description here. So the cave and the adjoining tunnels are flooded to a depth of 10 feet with slimy water, fouled by the aboleth's presence. The 2 chuls hide in the murky water. The walls and the 30-foot high ceiling are coated in slime. A rusty miner's pick is stuck in the west wall just above the water line.
I'm gonna lay fully on my broom and go a full 30 feet up, so I can like stealthily go in the room.
You want to stealthily move in, all right? Let's do a stealth check.
I did 21.
Well, that was to sneak around out here. Now you're going in and move your token in where you want to go.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. You're good. A thin film of slime on the surface gleams as you make your way through the flooded passage. Stalagmites jut out like fangs, and a rusty miner's pick lies buried in the wall just above the waterline.
Just the 2 in there. So if y'all want to take them, we can.
The 2 chuls are just milling about, and a whisper crawls up your spine and into your mind, Theo. They love me. So shall you.
Oh, that fucker's in here.
Maybe Theo's under control. Well, maybe he's hiding up there with him because we don't know where he's went. Maybe he went over there with those 2 things because they're his minions.
You're saying this out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sing it to you guys.
As I slowly come down off my broom, my fingers crackling with electricity, and I'm like, come on, man, let's not try this.
Theo, can you hear us?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what were you just saying about the love?
That essentially what I'm saying is we have 2 dudes in here. We can take them or not. But also, I want y'all to know that the thing just spoke to me.
Yeah, and we're trying to find it. Maybe it's up in there is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm most definitely sure that it's in there.
Well,
So
do you
we
guys want to
added.
go in there and kill it or what?
If you get me 60 feet from it in a stealthy manner, I can unleash demons on it.
Powerful demons?
Hypothetical
Any-
or Like,
You-
seriously?
How long do the demons last?
I'll put it up again. Think of it as a grenade.
All right, and just to clarify here,
you try it.
because demons is a loaded word. The thing with Stinky's demons is that they're limited to challenge rating 1. I'm gonna go ahead and look up a challenge rating 1 demon, just to
That's
get a
not very high.
get a
So can
sense of what a challenge rating 1 demon is about. An imp, a quasit.
And
can they fight these two things and maybe attract the bigger one?
So a
Who knows?
quasit is a level challenge rating 1. Challenge rating 1 demon. It has an armor class of 13 and 7 hit points. Just to give you a ballpark, what we're talking about when we say demons.
Let's not.
right, like I said, it's kind of like a grenade.
A grenade? They got 7 hit points. That's not a grenade. That's more like a pellet gun.
It's an idea. We don't have to do
Whatever.
it, but
It's -1 intelligence.
I have one more fireball. I have one slot left.
a fireball would be great, I would think,
Quasit.
because you can cast it in there and just boom.
But
nuke
the
whole
only
place.
thing is, I want to catch the other thing in there with it.
Yeah, but we're trying to kill that other thing, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it too. So,
We have to attract it out of water first.
mhm.
Yeah, because if it's in water, it will have fire resistance
But
for sure. But if it's out of the water, then anything that's out of the water should be able to get some damage, I would think.
What y'all want to do?
Mr. Punch, what do you want to do since you're so big?
I'm
Punch.
all for killing these two. I don't know how well we would fare against the big thing if it just could keep on retreating and we're running out of spell slots. But let's go for it.
Okay, well, we'll take out the minions and then see what's up there. We'll just keep eliminating his minions every time we find him until he has nobody. He'll have to fight for himself. So who's going to go up there first?
Right?
I shall.
You gonna do the fireball, or are you gonna wait for the big one to come?
I'm waiting for the bigger one from. I'm gonna come out with my scorching ray salvo.
Oh, there's 3 of them now.
Oops. That was
Is
my
there
bad.
3 of them?
Uh
That was my bad. It was only 2.
Oh.
huh.
Yeah.
Just emerged from the depths.
Yeah, let's go with a scorching ray salvo. Damn.
All right, so you guys get a surprise round on these fellas. Let's everybody roll for initiative, and they won't act in the opening round, and we'll see where this goes. Now, our 2 drow friends, when the aboleth retreated, they went back to the drow camp.
Motherfucker.
So they are not with you anymore.
They were pretty useless.
And then we just need bless. Okay, so let's add bless. Bless rolled a 4. Stinker,
What the hell?
You got a 0. Wow.
It's impossible. Oh, he's got a -1 and you rolled a 1 or something?
Right. All
And
right.
it's like, how do you do that?
Theo, you get these guys don't see you coming, so you have a surprise action.
So Theo's going to move here and cast. Never mind. I can't. Oh, Scorching Ray. I didn't even have to move that far. I'm gonna move right here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray.
And you're going to target all three against the same one?
No. I'm gonna hit 2 on this one, and 2 on this one, 1 on this one.
Okay, you got it. "12 misses, 21 hits, so this one in front gets hit for 6. And then 15 misses.
I'm going to use my D4 on that
15.
12.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Turns it into a miss.
God dang it. Okay.
Use it on that 15, too.
Oh.
And that turns that into a hit, so 8 more damage to the guy in the back. All right, and that's it for Theo. We go to Mr. Punch. Still enlarged. Engorged, swollen, if you will.
Where did you go? Into the rock?
No, I'm just right here. So, D4. That's gonna help, right? 12?
Right.
11?
Misses. 11 misses.
And what does the enlarge do? That's on the damage?
Yeah, it adds 1d4 on the damage, right?
Okay. And
All
that's
right.
it.
All right. Bless.
I'm gonna move up here. And I'm going to use a ray of frost on one. The one closest to me. Ray of frost.
Okay, 13 misses. And if that is it, we go to
That's it.
Stinkerbell.
All right, so I walked 15 feet in. What do I see in front of me?
2 of these giant crab creatures in this slimy cave.
Okay, I shoot out the first one I see.
Eldritch Blast miss.
Am I still blessed?
Yep, but it's not going to help on that one. 18 hits. 13 force damage. All right, very nice. The one in front takes 13 damage, and we go to the top of round 2 and back to Theo.
Okay. So Theo's gonna cast a firebolt on this one.
8 fire damage. Okay.
Be it for me.
This jewel here, climbing up out of the water, walks over to big Theo. Oh, excuse me,
Theo.
Mr. Punch is what I meant to say. And coming at Mr. Punch with a couple pincer attacks. hit for 23. Hit with the 23 for 8. And you are grappled. And then it is your turn, Mr. Punch.
Grappled means I can't move, right?
That is correct.
You can still attack, though.
That is correct as well.
I was gonna try and move between the two of them, but I could attack or try to get that off of me.
Right?
Shocking grasp since he's right here.
Roll that d4. Just missed.
And then the cannon will come up and provide health. So 12 to anybody, to everybody, that means 12 temporary hit points.
Wow, good roll.
Wow. 12. Oh, wow.
So everybody is in range of that. So everybody gets 12 temp hit points.
You're being a good duck.
And then we go to Bless. What you got, Bless?
That was a Ragnarok reference for everyone playing at home.
I didn't catch it. What was it?
When I said he was being a good duck.
Being a good dog. Of course, you remember Amanda's legendary D&D character of the same name.
Exactly. It kind of brings it all together.
Right. Bless, are you with us?
Sorry, I didn't have my microphone thing on.
That's okay.
But I was going to cast Ray of Frost at that nearest one.
All right. Ray of Frost. Here it comes. 21 hits. For how much damage? Was that a crit? No, it was a 15. So 3 points of frost damage. All right. And this guy back here is going to come up and pull double trouble, ganging up on Big Mr. Punch. Here comes the Pincer Attack. 19 hit?
No, that misses.
It misses. Wow, okay. Stinkerbell.
All right. I'm going to go, I guess, after this guy, huh?
Why not? Eldritch Blast hits. For 14, nice. Let's see that second one. Another hit. For 12 more, very nice. 26 damage. Not bad for a turn.
Like getting hot as a 3-point shooter.
Right? Hey, speaking of which, did the Celtics play today?
Hell yeah!
Those are two good games. I'm looking forward to this one. But anyway, I digress. Theo.
Dan, what does a 30-foot radius look like?
30-foot radius. It's like everything in the area.
Is it really?
Yeah, because one of those templates I drop is a 20-foot radius, so 30-foot radius is kind of like the wolf.
Okay. Can I get the 20-foot? We'll
Sure you
just
can. Yeah.
theater of mine at 30. Let's see. Gotta move you in here, big dog. Got it.
Where are you at?
I need it in here.
Mhm.
It won't go past the walls.
Here, let me drag it. Yeah, try it now.
Okay. Let me move forward so I can see him.
Yeah, no, that's good. The right there, you get both the jewels and you don't get Mr. Punch.
Okay. So, can they fit down the cavern? These caverns?
Yeah, I'm gonna say they have to because they get in and out of there. So, and the ones on the other side aren't any wider. So,
Damn it. I don't want them going this way. So, I guess I'll have to move it this way. Yeah, let's do it like that. So if that's 20 feet, I'm assuming 30 feet is going to catch Mr. Punch.
right.
Okay, so I'm going to move it about right here. And let's just assume that that doesn't catch him.
Would that catch you? Are you
I'm going to
affected by
move
it?
back before I do it. So right there would still catch the whole room?
I would think if you drop it here, let me see. Can you drop it there, or are you in a wall there? Let me check. Okay, so you're not technically in a wall right there. I would think that would put you so you would get both the jewels. However, you get caught up in this too at that range.
Yeah, I'm going to move back
All right, yeah,
about right here.
yeah. Then you're good. At that point, then you'll hit both jewels and not Mr. Punch with the 30-foot radius.
Okay. So, I'm going to cast Sickening Radiance.
Sickening radiance.
That's damn near perfect.
Constitution saving throw on the jewels. Constitution. One on top and
God
one
damn
on
it.
bottom. All right, so the one on top made it. He takes 13.
Yes.
The one
Let me
on
put
bottom failed. He takes 27.
the flavor text in there. No, stop. What the hell?
All right. Okay, so this is a concentration effect. It's not like it doesn't flash out like fireball,
Mm-mm.
and it doesn't take effect until they start their turn.
Mm-hmm.
So let me put 13 hit points back on this fella.
Yeah, if they fail,
And
then
27
they take
back
a
on this one.
they take a level of exhaustion
Right.
and they take the damage.
All right, so now it's this guy's turn, and we know that he failed his saving throw. So now he takes his 27. He gains 1 level of exhaustion. And he emits a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius. Coming against Mr. Punch. Now, he's got you grappled. So when he's grappling a target, he will use his tentacle attack. So, Mr. Punch, make a Constitution saving throw. All right, excellent. So you are not paralyzed and poisoned. But he hits you with his pincer. So take 8 points of damage.
Not as awesome.
And then it is your turn, sir.
All right. So did the other one, this one, that made its saving throw for the poison, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It will on its turn.
Okay. Well, and the poison's it's still there. Like it's just hanging in the background.
Right.
So they both have me grappled.
They won't for long.
Well, I was going to use Thunder Wave. That'll knock them away, but it'll also affect everybody else too.
I'm fine.
All right, let me do that. Thunder Wave.
Damn, how big is Thunderwave?
No, that's the Sickening Radiance. I actually had a graphic for it. Thunderwave is just going to hit these two.
What
and
about
that
Stinker Doodle?
I'll push them deep into it. Deeper into it.
Is Stinker flying up away from me?
well, your
Yeah,
Thunderwave.
I'm in the air.
You're casting Thunderwave out this direction, right?
Well, it's a 15-foot cube, so I think it's around me. But yeah, if I could cast it in that
I
direction.
generally say my thing is I'm always at the ceiling. So
Yeah, no, you can direct that out to the northeast and not right. All right, so that is a Constitution saving throw, is it?
Yeah. 15.
Okay, 15 for the top and the bottom. So the top makes it. He only takes 10. And the guy on the bottom takes 20.
And is pushed away.
That is a moot point.
Feels like a waste.
But we'll push him away. What, 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right, bless.
But one of them is dead then?
One of them is dead, right?
I'm going to move up.
Don't move into that.
Why?
That's the Sickening
Poison.
Radiance.
Oh. So is Mr. Punch affected by it?
He's not in it.
No, I'm like right at the line. And it goes all the way to the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast a firebolt at that one creature?
Okay. Firebolt it. 15 just misses.
Wait a minute. Does that include my...
That does not include your
blessing?
bless, which would turn it into a hit.
Yay.
All right, 9 damage.
As it drops dead.
some old lady today told me to have a blessed day
That
when I was leaving work.
was nice.
It's called karma. Anyway, keep going.
All right, so let's see here. So this jewel, he's now starting in the Sickening Radiance, so that means another Constitution saving throw, right?
Mm-hmm.
And another 27 or 13 points of damage.
Another, yeah.
So he failed, so he takes 27. What level spell is that?
That's a 4th level spell.
That's a nice spell.
Light them up.
27 more points of damage.
And another level of exhaustion.
Right. So now he's got, what, disadvantage on attack rolls?
The first one was disadvantage on ability checks. The second one is speed is halved.
All right.
I have no idea what your class is, Theo.
It's a
It's a
bad
good thing
motherfucker.
Lord.
That's what it is.
It's a good thing the big one didn't ensnare you with that stuff.
I will continue to be artillery and continue firing like an asshole.
Add the bless to that.
Do it. Do you roll the 4?
Oh, yeah, let me do it. Okay. Missed anyway. Yeah, yours would have done it.
All right, no, second.
Second one, 21 hits for 14 damage. All right, very good. And we go to Theo, who's concentrating on his sickening radiance.
Theo is going to cast a firebolt because can't cast no more concentration spells. Yeah. Come on, give me something. On him.
24 hits for 13. All right, very nice.
And as a bonus action, I am going to telekinetically shove him 5 feet back.
Strength save. He made
God
his save.
damn it.
All right. Mr. Punch.
Well, he's still grappled, so shocking grasp.
20 hits for
God
13. So, with issuing an electrical discharge through your hands, it charges throughout the creature's carapace, and it violently convulses as it twitches and falls and slips beneath the water. Congratulations. That is 2,200 more. Let me see. Make that 550 each. 550 XP each.
How far away are
Oh, still a long way away.
Less than 10,000.
Less than that. I like your optimism.
4 JJ?
All right. And how long does that bless spell last? Are we
10 minutes.
10 minutes? I think it's safe to say that it's been 10 minutes at this point. We've gotten our money's worth out of that bless.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't even probably last that long.
Yeah, no,
thanks.
it was probably a little generous, but that's okay. Come on, you bugger.
The enlarge only lasts 1 minute.
The enlarge
Oh,
only
okay.
lasts 1 minute. Oh, that was important to know. I thought that one was.
Just FYI. Hey, I always wrap myself up.
I thought it was a constant as long as you're concentrating.
Right. But it's concentration up to 1 minute, probably.
How many
Yeah.
rounds in a minute?
10.
Yeah.
But we also walked from
Right.
one battle to the next.
Right. It's okay. The being enlarged didn't really come into a factor. It's. I mean, it didn't really help you, did it?
No, because I don't have any real weapons except for my whip,
Right.
which
Maybe
I
if it
failed
was
on. Anyway.
grappling with it or something.
Yeah. I mean, it gave you, certainly advantage on your grapples and stuff like that. So I guess that was beneficial. But.
What class
Do
are
you see
you?
anything in this grotto?
If we look down,
No, just well, the waters ripple and churn, and okay, so before you move, let's hold still because we're gonna wrap it up here in this chamber. So don't move too far north. Um,
That mean don't go in there.
just as the last Chul crashes into the depths, the waters are consumed by a vicious ichor. An eye gleams just above the waterline, followed by two more as this thing rises above the surface. Rows of fangs line its gaping maw, and its tentacles gently caress your vessel. Its voice blooms deep within your skulls, a velvet whisper timed perfectly with your heartbeat. Come deeper on. I await. We'll be together at last, and never will we part.
Is it alone?
It is. But before you even can react, it disappears again underneath the water. The fact is, it was only just an illusion anyway. But that is where we leave it for this week. As you are hunting down this aboleth, hopefully we'll have a couple people back in the ranks with us next week to make that final fight a little more in your favor. But excellent job for just the four of you here on this level. Everything for this level is supposed to be balanced for a party of 4 8th level characters. So the fact that you guys are doing it as a party of 4 7th level, even with a little help, is a testament to your skills. So congratulations. If we don't have any other business, I guess I will just call for any last second comments, clarifications. Anybody going to be out or anything like that?
Well, I was just going to ask, are we supposed to have one of those red cards? I know this one guy has the blue one.
He disappeared.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they don't last
You don't-
between sessions, so I'll collect them.
But how do you get those?
When you roll 1s or 20s on any D20 roll.
Ah,
Right.
got it.
Right. Yeah, if we missed out handing some to you, just remind us next time. We'll go over how to dish them out and use them. But I think that that pretty much does it for today. So thank
Alrighty.
you all again. It was good, Alex. We're starting up a new batch of games today, so I'll catch up with you at some point. But other than that, I will see all of you all next week.
All right. See you guys next week.
All
Hey,
right.
thanks.
That was
Have a good one,
everyone.
everybody.
Session. I love it.
See you next Saturday.
All right. Have a good one, everybody.
Yeah.
I can just
Take it easy,
happen
man.
to.